Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val 53 Tarot. She'll review as well. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on. One more, I'll jump into this. Just like that, okay. Interesting, okay. Wow, I can see how that could be detrimental. I can see how that could be detrimental. But jumping into this, right away, what you're kind of showing me, you're saying you are definitely ready to kind of move forward and put some things behind you. Now, that being said, there is a very much so adamant determination to your energy as to how you're moving. You're saying, you know what? Full steam ahead. I mean, full steam ahead. Don't know what this is about, though. It's like you like being that energy of determination. It's almost kind of like a little bit of like warrior mentality. Yeah, it feels like a little bit like warrior mentality. You do have so much going on for yourself, though, and you are watching things move forward, progress, grow, change, evolve even. There's a nice energy here of just things are progressing and literally moving forward and everything kind of working with you here. Lots of moving pieces. Now, that being said, there also is some sort of possible living situation, maybe business or foundation. You're saying you've put a lot of your heart and your soul into this. But for some reason, you're kind of showing me this kind of like leisure energy. Like you like to kind of not necessarily kind of, typically lounge around. It's just a life of luxury, a life of, kind of, let's just say, whatever pleasures you prefer. Your future, though, there's a consideration. You're kind of pressing the pause button and putting your future on hold. And you're kind of saying everything is so good and great now. You don't want anything getting messed with or played around with. It almost kind of seems that it feels like you're in such a good place energetically and financially, mentally, emotionally, possibly even spiritually. You're like, it's just so much work to do anything else. And that's what's very interesting. You're like, I don't really, you kind of give me like this energy of like, yeah, I don't wanna. It's like, okay. A little funny and humorous. I don't wanna. It's like, why not? You know you have to, though. Yeah, there's a little bit of a resistance there. There's a little bit of a resistance there. Oh, yeah. Oh, Aquarius. What? How did that just go from that to that? I'm not understanding that. How did that? And then it went to that. What? There it is. There it is. Goodness, trying to get the energy to literally shift into gear is something else. You kind of give me a very similar energy to Libra. Ooh, is there some sort of connection here? Is there some sort of connection? Okay, so jumping back into this. Yeah. A tad bit resistance. To continue with something else regarding your work or career. Jeez. And that's what's interesting. It seems and it feels like you've kind of waited long enough to start this up for yourself, Aquarius. And as soon as you do start something up, you're kind of like energetically, you're just like, well, I showed up. And it's like, yeah, you're showing me uphill battle. So you're kind of saying you don't want to climb the mountain anymore. You don't want to climb the mountain anymore. You're like, you know what? I just want to stay right here, right where I'm at with what I've got and what I've done for myself. It's like you're kind of questioning, like, is it even worth it? Should I even try? It just takes so much more energy to kind of invest and give to this. And I've already given so much to this. I don't know if I really want to. Interesting. You're kind of saying damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you're showing me so much pain and suffering right where you're at. You're like, I don't want to climb any higher because it takes and requires so much work and effort and investment, but I'm also going through it because of right where I'm at. What you're kind of saying here is you're using escapism to kind of go back to the times when life was easier, when things were smoother and simpler, and it's kind of like the climb. It's like, I remember when things were just all in the clear and all in the green, and now all of a sudden it's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what this is, though. There's some sort of connection here between you and someone from your past or someone that you have a history with as well. Whatever is going on there, you're trying to literally spark some sort of passion between the two of you. But you're also, it's interesting because I feel like there is some sort of spark there. There's definitely some sort of chemistry. But you're being a little coy, and I don't know why. You're kind of giving me this energy of like, well, yeah, there's chemistry, yeah, there's a spark, yeah, there's a connection, but I'm not going to show any of that. I'm just going to kind of try and figure out how to kind of manage everything as is and just kind of be slow and steady with it all. I don't know what that is. It's weird. There's, like I said, there's definitely some, geez, there's some sort of spark here between you and someone from your past. It could be an old spark. It could be an old flame, literally, that you're trying to kind of like rekindle. It feels like it. It feels like it, but you're also very cautious of them. Interesting. Curious where this one's going to go. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with an air sign, an earth sign, a water sign, or a fire sign. Goodbye.